It's been a long time.
Here his own lips flat, but I gotta hand it to the Inkster. This place is epic.
Hello, and this is Hall Note 606 with my next part for my first play of Metroid Other M. And in the last part, we had a couple of cutscenes, some white thing which looked like it was gonna kill me at some point later on in the game. Maybe, I have no idea, and I'll find out later. But anyway, in the last part there was a missile tank I couldn't reach, and I now got it, as you just saw there. And as I mentioned in the last video, I recorded these videos over a year ago when the game first came out. So I'm just kind of looking back at these videos now and trying to get them uploaded finally. But whether I actually get round to uploading them all, who knows. As I said before, I've been playing other games, mostly Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but I'm trying to put more time into finally uploading, not just uploading these Metroid videos, but actually finishing the game. I'm not sure where I'm up to in the game, but I'm going to try to get around to recording more footage and uploading all the videos. So so Metroid Other M plays out like early Metroid games. The only difference being you're not limited to a two-dimensional plane. The environments are full three-dimensional, and you can move all around them, as you can obviously see, and as you've seen in previous parts already. But it's still going to first person, just like in Prime, but the only difference is you can't actually move. So it's mostly used for when you need to look at things more close up, when you need to lock onto something in first person, exploration purposes. Maybe you need to see where a missile tank is, and there are also certain scenes where you're forced into first person and you need to look at something specific, which kind of gets annoying at some points. As you will see in one of my later videos, I'm looking into this open area and have no idea what I'm supposed to be looking at. But anyway, so as I entered this room, there was a object floating in the air, so that means a hologram needs deactivating. And as I do so, I kind of awaken this creature here, and a few of his buddies jump down to gang up on me. And chances of them defeating me here, pretty slim. Quite surprised that that enemy in the far corner has not made his way over. Maybe it doesn't like water, I don't know. But anyway, I just take him out from a distance, and now he decides to cross the water. And quite surprisingly, he was quite easy to defeat. But anyway, as always, in most areas, usually there is a requirement for trying to get through a door. Door may be locked, you may need to use a certain technique, or defeating all the enemies in the area usually does it. Also, usually defeating all the enemies in the area usually reveals a missile tank. Sometimes, not all the time, but there is definitely something in this area, and I'm trying to figure out how to get to it. And this is where first person mode kind of comes in handy, as it allows you to explore the environments in a better detail. You can look for any hidden pathways or anything like that in first person. And it also, I guess it does give you more precision when dealing with certain enemies. And I think I do make my way back afterwards to try and get that missile tank. But for now, I'll pass on it, it looks like. And as I mentioned, this is So I probably won't be adding commentary to all the videos, only some of them, but we'll see how it goes. As I was saying before, when you run out of missiles, you have a nice little charge feature, which not only gives you back all your missiles, but it will also recharge your health should your health be very low. And I just acquired another missile, and I make my way back here because I really want to know how to get that missile somewhere off the radar. I think I do get it later on, I can't remember, I'm not too sure, just have to wait and see when I finally upload some of the later videos. Going back into a previous area causes enemies to respawn, that's nothing new. It's always good to explore all the environment before moving on. You never know, you might miss something. But I don't think I've missed anything apart from the missile tank, which I'm sure there must be another way of getting it somehow. Maybe I will come back to this area later on and see if I can get the missile then. More enemies to take care of, and seem to be having quite the time trying to take them out. I have to say the lock on this thing actually works pretty well. As you will see here, I need to charge up, get back my health. No, I prefer that kind of feature a lot more than automatically regenerating health, as you would see in some other games. I also prefer it compared to the Metroid Prime, where you could pretty much, after defeating an enemy, they may drop health, which you can collect. I actually prefer how it's done in this game. Just charge up when you have the opportunity, which in this game can be quite difficult because this game can chuck a lot of enemies at you. But anyway, as usual, once you reach a save station, I guess, another area of the map is revealed, and it kind of allows you to progress even further. A nice little touch is it does kind of highlight where you need to go next, and the radar does have a yellow arrow that points in the direction you should be heading. And that is one big enemy outside there. And I think I'm just gonna waste a few shots firing at the window. It's too bad that in this game there is no scanning, as I said before. It would have been cool to find out some of the creatures, find out more about the creatures in this game. As far as I know, there is no way of doing it, and which is a shame. But I guess this game is more on the action and also the cutscenes, which previous games didn't really have. I think the closest was Corruption, which not only had more cutscenes, but it also had voiced cutscenes, a lot more of them. But this one is completely different. This is like CGI cutscenes, and I also love the way that they blend in the cutscenes with the in-game from time to time, which is pretty cool. I think you've seen it in some of the other videos I've uploaded already. So I need to make my way up this elevator shaft. It seems to be the only way to go, and I will reach there eventually, if I can get to grips with the jumping. There's obviously something I'm doing wrong here. So there's a gap there, and there's an elevator that seems to be blocking my path from me going up any higher, and there seems to be two areas that I can shoot on either side to release the elevator, and I guess I have to jump inside that gap there to avoid being crushed. If I can actually get a good angle to shoot the blasted thing. It looks like that thing is ready to drop. And what do we have here? Not quite sure what that is. Is that the thing I fought earlier? Anywho, it's not gonna last long. That was actually pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that creature is not gonna be in the next game. Yeah. Well, he's dead now, and he had a nice burial, so at least I'm free to move on if I can get to grips with this jumping, which I seem to be having quite difficulty doing. But anyway, as I jump here, as I get to the top, if I ever do, some more enemies waiting for me. I think there is a passageway somewhere around here. Yes, there is, and I'm being rammed by some purple thing with spikes. You know, actually those things remind me of those creatures in Super Mario with the spikes. I can't remember what they're called. And there's my missile tank, and I believe that ends this video. So as you can see here, you can check out my ACB videos, you can check out some of my Marvel vs. Capcom 3 videos, and the next part for the Metroid will be uploaded soon. So hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.